Hey Mackenzie, it's me. I just wanted to wish you I think this hood looks crazy. I mean, I looks like some kind of forest creature or something, man. Like some kind of weirdo or something. Some big old hood on, man. Let me take that thing off. I just wanted to say, you know, just want to say goodnight to you. I mean, I spent some time with you yesterday. I actually made some videos for you. I didn't really upload them. I don't know. I just thought they were just kind of like whatever type of videos. I wasn't really. I was tired. I wasn't really. I don't even really remember what I was saying. I just remember saying some stupid stuff. I mean, what I was doing, I was just trying to find stuff to say. So of course I'm gonna say stupid stuff because eventually you run out of stuff to say, and then you start kind of like digging for stuff to say, and that's what I was doing. So I don't know. I just want to say goodnight. Um, I did want to say something though. I just want to say, you know, uh, if you, I mean, if you feel the need to forgive anyone in your life or in the future or whatever, um, I'm just saying, like, I mean, this is true for everybody, but I mean, I'm, like talking to you. Obviously, this is a video from me to you. It's a personal video. It's not just like a public video on YouTube for everybody. And I talk about this on YouTube too, because it's true. But I mean, I say this to you in this personal video because um, it's I just want to see. I love you. You're my daughter. And I want to I want to make sure that you know I just want to see you forgive people. Um, the thing is, like, with this world, a big part of the reason why this world is the I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm not saying that I know all the problems and all this stuff. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out there that need to forgive people. And for whatever reason, maybe it's pride. I'm sure it's a multitude of things. I mean, we all have pride in us. That's definitely probably the leading cause of and misunderstanding what forgiveness really is. Forgiveness, like, it's just like, um, well, first of all, I want to say forgiveness is good for your soul. Um, it's soul food in the real sense of the word, not just some weird, you know. I'm talking about, like, it's good for you. It's good for you. Um, you know, and it sets you free. And like, I don't mean just like some kind of emotional relief or something. I mean, the feelings will follow. The forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean like boom right away. You get some big cloud of relief just overwhelms you. Maybe some people do, but some people don't. You have to remember we're individuals, and some people have brown eyes, some people have blue eyes. Like these fingerprints right here that are on my hands, this fingerprint is different from this one, and this fingerprint, right, like my fingerprints and your fingerprints and everyone's fingerprints, they will, like, when you pass away, Mackenzie, when I pass away, when somebody passes away, there will never be another, you know like, we're all unique people. That's my point. Like, there will never ever be a set of fingerprints like these anywhere. I mean, these fingerprints never existed anywhere as far back as you could ever go, and as far back or as far up in the future as you could ever go. This is it. Once these are gone, that's it. You'll never see these again. Like, we're unique people, so you can't really base how somebody reacts to a certain situation. You can't really compare yourself to other people because everybody is different and everybody handles things different. So what's good for somebody else, or how somebody else reacts to something might be different than you. So that's my point about feelings. Some people say, wow, like, when it's just a big relief, and obviously it depends on the situation or something. If it's a big situation, obviously, like, the feelings aren't gonna be fleeting, like, right, what I mean, but they're just not gonna be a big relief. It could be, I don't know, I'm not one to say, who knows. But forgiveness is not a feeling. It's just it's releasing it. um you know well, I mean, it's releasing it to God, but I'm not going to make this a video about God. It's just going to be me to you. But it is, I just want to let you know that you know it's people need to forgive. So, and again, forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. It does not mean that you agree with the person. You know, it does not mean that you know, you just look at their offense and you say, oh, well, you know, I came to my senses, and you know, after all, maybe I was overreacting, and this person is, you know, right and I was wrong. It's not about right versus wrong, who's wrong and right, and me versus you or whoever. You know, it's not about that. It's just about, you know, the other person did what they did. You know, you could either hang on to that and be imprisoned by it, and look at it the same way where a lot of other people look at it. You know, a lot of people, guys are more like this than girls, but I'm sure females are like this to an extent. I mean, yeah, we're very different, but we're not that different. We're different though, trust me, we are. You know, but we're not worlds apart like, you know, like society wants to make. Like, you know, girls are from Venus and men are from Mars. Like, come on, dude. We're not that far apart, but we're far enough to where, you know, but nonetheless, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, forgiveness is healthy, and don't buy into the whole, you know, what society likes to, you know, forgiveness is for weak people and all that. Forgiveness is for strong people. Forgiveness is for, and again, this is not a video about God, but I just want to say that, you know, me personally, my personal situation, you know, I've had some certain situations happen in my life that I had to really forgive, and I couldn't do it on my own because, you know, but God is up there. He'll help you. That's all I'm going to say. But forgiveness is very, very important. You know, like I said, the world is filled with people, unfortunately, that just, I don't know, refuse to forgive for multiple reasons. Pride gets in the way. They think they don't really understand forgiveness. They think it's, you know, letting the other person off the hook, when it's really not. It's kind of like it's like, essentially, forgiveness just means, it doesn't mean that, you know, the offense never happened. It doesn't mean that you excuse the offense. It just means, okay, well, I'm not getting anywhere with it. Like, you're not really expecting anything from this person. No apology, no nothing. You know, like, you're just letting it go in the sense of not excusing the offense, but just kind of cutting ties with, just, you know, just give it to God and let him deal with it, because, you know, that's what he's there for. I mean, multiple reasons, but that's definitely one of them. You know, he sees everything, all the injustice done in this world, and, you know, he's seen the injustice I've done, he's seen the injustice you've done, he's seen the injustice that everybody done. I mean, he's a just God, and he will, you know, in time, due time. So, you know, I just want to say that, you know, like this, I don't want to see you, you know, like, I love you, you're my daughter, you know, and I'm just trying to help you. I'm just not telling you what to do. I just wanted to put that out there and, you know, let you know that, you know, the way the world is just, I don't know. It's not like, it's just, I don't know. Like, look at it out there. Do you really want to take advice from that place out there? Come on now. I mean, really. Don't listen to people. Forgiveness is much needed, and it's a gift, you know. It's a gift from God to yourself. You know, this is God extending grace and saying, "Here, I'll give you the ability to forgive somebody who you have no business forgiving." You know, not like he's, obviously that doesn't mean you shouldn't forgive. It just means, like, dude, like, if somebody does you wrong, you know, if somebody does you real dirty, good luck trying to forgive that person. You're gonna find every way to, you know, you're gonna find every excuse in the book to not forgive them. I mean, that's just, it is what it is, you know. But I just want to, you know, so I'm not trying to, you know, walk through the steps of forgiveness with you. I'm just letting you know, like, the world will, you know, make it out to seem like, you know, forgiveness isn't important or something. You know, like, it's not important. It's no big deal. Or, you know, like, if I forgive this person, then I'm just letting them off the hook or something. Like, that's not even it. And it's weak and all this stuff. Like, I've heard it all. I really, really have. Like, only you know, like, forgiving somebody is just weak. And some people really do look upon that as weakness. They really do. It's not even an excuse. Some people genuinely think it's weak because they don't understand it. They think forgiveness is about the other person. It's not. That's just what the world wants you to, it's just the way people, when I say the world, I just mean, obviously, you know what I'm talking about. It's just the way people view things, man. It's just the world view of things that just like, if people, you know, so I don't want you to get caught up in the ways of the world and, you know, the philosophy of the world, if you may. I don't want you to get caught up in this worldly mindset where, you know, because that's, people, really believe this stuff, and then they just walk around with all this junk, and, they grow older, and they get, people walking around with a chip on their shoulder, and it's just, I don't know, all because they just, so I just don't want you to grow up and, you know, be angry and spiteful and whatever. I'm not saying that's what you would do. I'm just having this conversation with you because, I mean, hey, it could happen to anybody. You're my daughter. I love you, but you're not, you're human like me. And it's, you're prone to it too, especially nowadays. I mean, especially nowadays, I mean, a lot of people are just out for themselves. I mean, really, I mean, you never know who's who or what's what anymore. You don't, 1 minute people love you. The next minute they're just like, I don't know. You never know. You never know. Once they walk away, you just never know who they are. In front of your face, you know who they are, but who are these people once they walk away from you? Really, you don't know. I'm not saying all people are like that, but let's face it, not I'm just saying not everybody that smiles at you is your friend. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more. So along with discernment, forgiveness is very, very important. And so that's all I really have to say. I just wanted to say that to you, and you're my daughter. I mean, obviously, I'm going to try to stick around for a few more minutes and try to find something else to talk about. But forgiveness is definitely something that I wanted to bring up to you because you're my daughter, and I want to make sure that this might sound really, really stupid, but I care about your soul. I really, really do. I care. And I paused there because I was like, should I really say this? Because she's going to probably, she's 16 and a half years, she'll probably think I'm an idiot. But no, I mean, I do care about your soul, I do. I care about your soul. I care about your, I care about the real you. See, like the world will tell you that this flesh and all this, like this is the real you, like I'm touching my face. No, this is just the outer shell. That's all that is. Like your soul and your spirit, that is the real you. And so that's when I have these weird whatever you think, however you take them, these conversations about God and forgiveness and stuff. I'm not trying to bore you to death, and I'm not trying to sit here and pressure you into anything. I promise. I'm just saying this stuff because I realize things that you might not realize, and I'm just not at the same. I'm not trying to beat you over the head with anything. It's not what it's about at all. And sometimes I can come across that way, not with you, because I don't, really. I don't know. Do I? But I know other videos on YouTube. I come across that way, but I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not that type of person. Even in person, I'm definitely not like that at all. But when I have these conversations with you, I care about the real you. I mean, sure, you're beautiful, like your flesh, and you're a beautiful person, and I don't know you at all outside of what I see in pictures. I don't know you. I've never had a conversation with you. I've never even had a text message, nothing. Like I've never had any kind of communication with you whatsoever, like, hands-on communication. So, I mean, I don't know you. I've never had the chance to ask you questions or hear your voice or how tall you are, your likes, your dislikes. I don't know you, but I mean, you're my daughter, and I do love the real you, which is beyond this. This is just what it is. It's you could touch it, you could feel it, it's just, so, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like when I have these conversations with you, you're my daughter, and I love you. I love you for who you really are. Even though I don't know you, you're still my kid, and I love you. I love you in a real way, So, So I don't know. I just wanted to say that. That's why I have these conversations with you, because I genuinely love you, and I want to see you, you know,